people come to him, come to the way of Sultan al-Anbiya, most honored one and most glorified one, most praised one, in divinely present Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen wa salatu wa salamu ala ashrafil mursaleen Sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. الحمد لله الذي هدانا للإسلام وما كنا لنهتدي لولا أن هدانا الله. We thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He guided us to Islam, or else we had been lost. That's why Allah said in Holy Quran, كنتم خير أمة أخرجت للناس. You were the best ummah that has been sent to humanity. Not because you are doing something good. No. That's good. If Allah wants to scale it, to measure it, is nothing of what He gave us. One eye enough to make the balance down. The scale. What Allah gave of ni'mah, one ni'mah. Look, some people, sometimes, they see it in the dream, they feel as if someone, like a monster, came over them. And they cannot breathe. That reality, that is the monster of the ego, comes, Allah gave him a nose with one hole, one, what you call it? One nostril. If he had two, one would die. So when that monster comes from within yourself, will possess you, take you completely in, but still you are breathing with one nostril because he has one nostril, it's not two. That is big ni'mah. That you are not thinking about. Go to hospital and see what kind of ni'mah Allah gave you by seeing the patients. So Allah is not going to consider our amal, because Prophet said to Sayyidah Aisha, Ya Aisha, ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala not to question you. Don't depend on your amal. Don't see you are praying or fasting or whatever it is, ibadah. If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will throw it in our face, what will happen? وَجِئْنَا إِذَا مَا عَمِلُوا وَجَعَلْنَاهُ هَبَاءً مَنْثُورًا. We come to what they do and we throw it in their faces. Cannot say, I am a Shaykh. Oh Allah, I am a Shaykh. Who can say that? Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the only one that can stand up in the day of judgment. All other prophets cannot. Forget about the ummah. Other prophets cannot. They are shaking. Every prophet, his nation comes to him to intercede for them. He says, I cannot. I have to intercede for myself. except Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He intercedes for the whole ummah and intercedes for whole humanity. It is Allah's mercy. So Allah said, وَقُلْ اعْمَلُوا فَسَيَرَى اللَّهُ عَمَلَكُمْ وَرَسُولُهُ وَالْمُؤْمِنُونَ. Do something, Allah will see it, and Prophet will see it, and the Mu'min will see it. But don't say, I'm safe. No. We have to be careful. And who can stand in the divine presence? No one except Prophet. With all that, Allah said, كنتم خير أمة أخرجت للناس. You were of the best community that Allah has sent to humanity. Not because of our amal, He specified Ummatul Nabi. كنتم خير أمة أخرجت للناس. The best of nations. Why? Because we were chosen. You didn't become Muslim because you, with your stand, cleverness. You didn't become Muslim through intellect. Those who became Muslims through intellect, Allah rewarded them. Waive all their sins. That's why if a non-Muslim say, Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah, waive all the sins. Even comes through intellect, you understand Islam, you become a Muslim, Allah reward you by waiving your sin. You become from the ummah that khayra ummatin ukhrijat, the best of ummah that has been sent to humanity. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said, kuntum, you were and you are the best of the ummah that has been sent to humanity because I have chosen you. So every one of us as Muslim is being chosen one by one. Or else how we can achieve recognition, as Allah mentioned us in the Quran, we are the best ummah that has been sent to humanity. Not because of our amal, because of what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has granted us and what Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam has mentioned to us. Our duty is every day do our obligations, do what is needed from us. We cannot say, oh, I missed the prayer. Some people, they miss sometimes their prayers. May Allah forgive them and forgive us. Amen. We must do our obligations. Besides that, Allah has sent messengers. Because you were the best of ummah, Allah raised us to be with Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He is caring for us. And He wants us to know that there is going to come some difficult times. That's why He said to Sayyidina Aisha, Ya Aisha, ask Allah not to question you. Man husir, who's been checked, questioned, going to be for sure there is. Allah will bring something that you did, you will never remember. Bring it to you and say, oh, this what I showing you, what you answer. For Aisha, al-Mu'mineen, radiyallahu ta'ala anha wa ardaha, for Prophet to say to her, Ya Aisha, be careful, ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and not to question you. Can you guarantee yourself from questioning? No way. So then we have to be careful that Prophet ﷺ caring for us, and from whom you take your advice. You take your advice from a believer or non-believer. Yeah? You take your advice from a believer. And you take your advice from someone you trust. And because you know he's not going to cheat you. He's not going to cheat you. He is going to be advising you for your benefit. That's why ulama al-ummah are required from them to advise the ummah. But they are not perfect because they are human beings. They do mistakes. But the one who doesn't make mistakes will be the best one, because he doesn't do mistakes. You take what he says to you for granted. You cannot question because he doesn't do mistakes. And the best one, the chosen one, the perfect one, is the one that he is in the divine presence. That what he says is wahy. Sayyidina Muhammad alayhi salatu wasalam. He is the one that all prophets take his advice. He is going to witness on all of them and intercede for them and for their ummahs, their nations. So we listen to him or we listen to others? You have to listen to him. Ra'fatan bil ibad, mercy for humanity. He said that there will be coming a time, very difficult time. After me, there will be a very difficult time. You have to be careful. He said, in that time, عن أبي هريرة رضي الله تعالى عنه أن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم قال لتتبعون سنن من كان من قبلكم باعا بباع. There will be coming a time that you are going to follow the footsteps of those who became before you. وذراعا بذراع. باعا بباع means arms to arms. وذراعا to ذراع, also from here to here. وشبرا بشبر, and handspan. حتى إذا دخلوا في حجر دب لدخلتم معهم. Even they will enter, until they will take you to enter in a hole of a raccoon, what? Lizard, you will follow them. You blindly following them. And you think that they are going to guide you to reality. They have their opinions, is okay, but stand up for your opinions. So Prophet, out of that, he is telling that you are going to face this problem. Predicting what's going to happen of what we are seeing today. following whom? We are following, we say, the century of technology. I'm not saying that technology is bad, but it has to be used for good things. But it is used for bad things now. So even with that, you are following them to take you to destroy you and destroy yourself. Until they go into a lizard grave hole, you follow them. لدخلتم معهم قالوا يا رسول الله اليهود والنصارى, he said the Jews and the Christian. He said, is there anyone else? فمن? Means Allah gave you your religion, keep it clean. Don't mess it up. Allah gave the Jews their religion. They have Sayyidina Musa alayhi salam. He knows better. You don't know. You are not in his time. You know how he approached his ummah. He gave them advice. Sayyidina Isa approached his ummah, gave them advice. We accept was what Sayyidina Isa came with. We accept was what Sayyidina Musa came with. And Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, we take our advice from him. He is as-sadiq al-masduq. He is the most trustworthy one. He shows us, he predicted what is going to happen in the future from the signs of the last days. He said, in that time, it's very important, there is going to come a time that religion is going to be very tough, that people follow it. عن ابن مسعود قال قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم تعلموا العلم وعلموه الناس. Learn knowledge and teach people. Means give them to pay attention in the days where ستكون فتن كقطع الليل المظلم, in the time that there are going to be confusions like big chunk of darkness. Everywhere you look in the skies, you see black. You cannot see stars anymore. You can see everything dark. Today, everything around us in daytime is dark. So that's why Prophet ﷺ, he said, تعلموا العلم, learn knowledge. Even if it is in China, even if it is far away, seek those who can guide you. Seek a guide. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in Holy Quran, وَلِكُلِّ قَوْمٍ هَادٍ. For every group of people, there is a guide from themselves. Everyone, Allah guided him to a guide. Because Allah is saying in Holy Quran, وَلِكُلِّ قَوْمٍ هَادٍ. For every community, there is a guide. Don't underestimate the guides that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has put sincerity in their hearts. As we know from awliyaullah, from our shuyukh, there are 124,000 wali at the footsteps of 124 sahabi. They inherit from them knowledge. That's why Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, أصحابي كالنجوم بأيهم اقتديتم اهتديتم. My companions are like stars. You follow one, you will be guided. You follow anyone. If you don't find, إذا أراد الله خيرا بعبده جعل له واعظا من قلبه. If Allah wants good, when He sees His servant is approaching Him and doing his best, but he's struggling, he needs a guide, and there is no guide around him. What our Prophet ﷺ said in that hadith? He said, Allah will create a guide from within his heart to guide him. Means he will assign an angel to inspire him for what is good and inspire him for what is bad to stop. جعل له واعظا من قلبه. He will make for him a one who is a wise one to advise him, who is better than angels, from within his heart. Prophet ﷺ is mentioning these days are coming, and we are in it. He is mentioning it 1400 years. And now we are in it. That's why he said, look at the stars. Ashabi kan nujum, my ashab, my companions are like stars. Their realities is there. Every sahabi has a star, has a planet. Planet of his work, planet of his amal, or planet of his love to Prophet ﷺ. He is a planet. Ashab al-Nabi are planets by themselves. You go live in their heart, you will find a lot of treasures. You love one of them, you find a lot of treasures. That's why Sayyidina Abu Bakr al-Siddiq was called Siddiq for what? Because he's Siddiq means the one who accepts. He doesn't doubt. And he was the strongest one between the Ashab al-Nabi that always, whatever the Prophet says, he says, Sadaqta ya Rasul. No question. Because he knows he's coming to the right door. Sadaqta ya Rasul. When the Prophet went for Mi'raj, Isra al-Mi'raj, and came back, and he was telling Sayyidina Abu Bakr al-Siddiq, he said, Sadaqta ya Rasulullah. I'm believing without telling me, I accept anything you say. إذ يقول لصاحبه لا تحزن إن الله معنا. Allah mentioned him in the Holy Quran that he is his companion, speaking with his prophet. Don't be sad, Sayyidina Muhammad is saying to him, Allah with us. Why you are, when they were in al-Thawr, going to Medina to Munawwara from Mecca, and the unbelievers running after them to kill them. He said, don't worry, Allah will save us, Allah with us. إذ يقول لصاحبه. He is telling his companion, لا تحزن, don't be sad. Allah with us. If Allah with you, means if you empty your heart for Allah's nur to enlighten your heart, your life will be enjoyment. So you rejoice in Allah's mercy. Means you rejoice in the Prophet. He is that mercy. So he said, تعلموا العلم. Study knowledge. وعلموه الناس, and teach it to the people. Because not everyone can be alim, but everyone can be talib, student. وتعلموا القرآن وعلموه الناس, and learn Quran and teach it to people. So means there are two elements. تعلموا العلم وعلموه للناس وتعلموا القرآن وعلموه للناس. Means two types of knowledge. One is ilm of dunya, one ilm of akhirah. And that ilm of dunya, Allah recommended it by His Prophet ﷺ to say to his Sahaba, تعلموا العلم وعلموا للناس. And He said, وتعلموا القرآن وعلموا للناس. And learn the Holy Quran and teach to humanity. وتعلموا الفرائض وعلموها. And learn the obligations and teach. It means learn fiqh. Study what the Prophet came with. وعلموها الناس فإني امرؤ مقبوض. I am a human being. Allah going to take my soul one day. لا مفر. No one can run away from death. Prophet is saying Allah is going to take my soul. I'm going to leave you. So study ilm and study Quran means علم الشريعة وعلم الحقيقة. Another tafsir. Two kind of knowledge. مرج البحرين يلتقيان. Made the two oceans to come together. Ocean of fiqh, sharia, ocean of haqiqah. In Surah Al-Rahman. So He said, I am going to leave you. So take that opportunity and learn and study. I'm with you now. In order that you can disseminate the knowledge to those who are coming after me, after you. You teach them. وَإِنَّ الْعِلْمَ سَيُقْبَضْ. From the signs of the last days, Prophet is saying, knowledge is going to be taken away. When you take knowledge away, means rahmatullah is being on hold. It's being lifted up. So when the rahmah is lifted up, what will happen? Fitna. Are we in fitna or not?
Yes.
Big fitna. Yes. He said, وَإِنَّ الْعِلْمَ سَيُقْبَضْ وَتَظْهَرُ الْفِتَنِ. Ilm is going to be lifted and confusion is going to appear everywhere. حتى يختلف الاثنان في الفريضة. That two people, to that lowest number of people, يختلف الاثنان في الفريضة. Until a time will come that begin to see that people arguing on obligations. And they do not accept each other what they say. This one has an opinion, the other one has an opinion. يختلف الاثنان في الفريضة. So, for example, both of you, or both of them, or both of us, we will differ in how to look upon the obligations. You say, oh, your hand down, your hand up, you recite Fatiha, you don't recite Fatiha, you did right, you did wrong, you did sunnah, you did... We begin, don't say, make dua after the prayer. That's what everyone, for example, one of the examples. Don't listen to this one, don't listen to that one. We are the right ones. If you are not with us, you are with everyone else. You go to hellfire. This is what you are seeing today of many new mazahib coming out, especially in Middle East. They are killing each other. And not only that, it's everywhere, even here. Difference of opinion. On knowledge, on Sharia. Not only on Sharia, on Fara'id. He is zooming it down to get to the point. Even if you pray 2 rak'ahs, he is going to, next to you, he's going to tell you, you are wrong. One time when I was young, we used to after the prayer, this is Imam Shafi'i, but many people don't know these things. He used to, on the right, when you say Salamu Alaikum wa Rahmatullah, right and left, then the one who is on your right, you will finish the prayer. After you finish the prayer, you say As-salam taqabbal Allah. You shake his hand, and on the left you shake the other one hand. And this one coming, they say, what is this? It's not Sharia. It's more than bid'ah. It's kufr. You're adding something on the prayer. I'm not adding. I was young and I was taking it from scholars that used to come to our home, and my uncle, he's a big scholar in the Middle East. They used to do that after the prayer. Right side, left side, they studied in Azhar. Taqabbal Allah. May Allah accept from you and from me. They go to that point, they say it's kufr. So what you are expecting? This is what Prophet ﷺ, حتى يختلف الإثنان في الفريضة. Until you will see people, two people, everyone is arguing with the other, is this correct, is this not correct? Not the group. Two people. You don't know he's still sitting beside you, who's going to say to you after you say Salamu Alaikum, after you finish the prayer. وَلَا يَجِدَانِ أَحَدًا يَفْصِلُ بَيْنَهُمْ. And they will not find anyone to separate in between, because they are not going to listen. Then the third one will fall into the same problem. They will argue with him. So his argument is going to be everywhere. And no one going to take with the opinion of the other. That's arrogance. He said this is going to happen and to see. That's why it is mentioned that Abdullah ibn Amr and Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam called that Prophet said, إِنَّ اللَّهَ لَا يَنْزِعُ الْعِلْمَ امْتِيَازًا مِنَ النَّاسِ. Allah doesn't take the knowledge outside the heart, from inside the heart of people, to pull it out. No. وَلَكِنْ يَقْبَضُ الْعُلَمَاء بِعِلْمِهِمْ. But He will take the soul of the ulama with their knowledge. When Allah takes the soul from a person, he doesn't speak, he still can see, he still can hear, he still can see the one who is washing him, according to Prophet Hadith. So he sees, and he will at that time wondering what happened. And Prophet ﷺ is saying that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they will not take the knowledge from the heart, pull it out, but He will take the soul, and the ulama dies. And when they die, no substitute. No one can replace them. Those ones who are good ones, because as they are near the time of Prophet, are the best ones. Until today is, as you go 1 century after 1 century, knowledge will be less, ilm will be less. At that time, people, they had to meet someone to guide them. They will find ru'usan juhala, heads, ignorant heads, ignorant ulama. فَقَالُوا بِغَيْرِ عِلْمٍ. They pretended that they are ulama and they make fatwa without knowledge. They make their own fatwa. And today you are seeing that or not? Now I am seeing that small offices or big offices are opening, and everyone is trying to pull something to show that he is right and the rest are wrong. And they are not Muslim. Even they are Muslims, they go with the trend. How the wind is blowing, they go with it. Means what is wrong, they say it's true. What is true, they say it's wrong. فَضَلُّوا وَأَضَلُّوا. They deviate. Because they deviate from the real ilm, you will deviate. Because they are your teachers. Now those who speaks very well in communities, defending Islam, they don't pray. I met many of them. They don't pray. Some of them, they don't fast. And they are speaking on behalf of the Muslim community. And this is what Prophet ﷺ has made it for people to understand that the time is coming. And he said, Prophet ﷺ said, عن أبي هريرة رضي الله تعالى عنه وأرضاه قال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم لا تقوم الساعة حتى يقبض العلم. The day of judgment will not come until ilm will be taken. What is the sign of ilm to be taken? وتكسر الزلازل. Too much earthquakes. There will be coming a time that you will see a lot of earthquakes. Not only earthquake that is shaking the earth, but earthquakes that shaking countries through wars, through fitna, through confusions. Because when the confusions enter in a country, you cannot stop it now. What we see from what they call Rabi al-Arabi, this Arab Spring, entered in some countries till today, from 5 years, or more than 5 years, 7 years. From 7 years till today is not finishing. When it enters, is a cancer, is an earthquake, attacking the whole community, the whole country. So this is what we are seeing in several countries in the Middle East, where it is the land of prophets. Too much problems, as Prophet said, وَتَكْثُرُ الزَّلَازِلُ وَيَتَقَارَبُ الزَّمَانِ. And distances will approach each other. The time will become so near, making distances to be so near. Before, you need to go from England, for example, you are here today, or from any country, to go to Hajj. Some countries take 1 year by boat to reach. Some countries by 1 year by walking. There was one man from Syria, they call him, he was a wali, because what he did, this long time ago, he used to go to Hajj. When he decided to go to Hajj, he used to, every foot, he prays 2 rak'ah. Every step, every walk, every step is 1 step, you can 3 feet, or 2 feet. It's not the distance is this.
No.
You raise your leg and you walk. Every distance of his walking, he prays 2 rak'ah. From Sham all the way to Madinatul Munawwara. It was like 3,000 kilometers or 2,500 kilometers. Every step, 2 rakats. 1 year. It takes him going, 1 year takes him back, but going back he doesn't pray. Doesn't do that. Only when he is going. This is with sincerity. Where are these people today? They disappeared. يتقارب الزمان today. Today, instead of a boat by a plane, you reach in hours. Look, time how collapse and distance collapse. يوم نطوي السماء كطي السجل للكتب. The day when we fold heavens, skies, like folding books, everything will fall down. This one was walking and something fell on him, broke his hand. Folding, when it folds, inside everything, inside it is smashed. Means everyone, his book is going to be folded. In the day of judgment, Allah will open sijillat, the notebooks. May Allah forgive us before doing that.
Ameen.
So what he said, وَيَتَقَارَبُ الزَّمَانُ وَتَظْهَرُ الْفِتَنُ. And the distances will diminish and time will diminish. This is happening or not?
Yes.
It is happening. Why scholars are not mentioning the signs of the last days? Because if they mention the signs of the last days, it will make everyone to think that, it's an awakening, it's an alarm system. Prophet gave to the Ummah, be careful, something going to happen big. وَيَكْثُرُ الْهَرْجِ, he said. And after the fitna, what will happen? Too much killings. يَكْثُرُ الْهَرْجِ. Too much killing is bloodshed everywhere, right? Everywhere. Bloodshed within yourself. You are, from inside, you are like a wounded person. Because you are sad of the situation you are in. And there will be too much money in your hands. Too much money will be running, flying from one hand to another. This is what we are seeing. They want to fix everything with money. Making projects to make people to be aware. So a lot of money is being given out. And this is what Prophet ﷺ said. So people have money in their hands. This is what he said it 1400 years ago. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us from أشراط الساعة. He said, قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم, as we said in the previous hadith, and this hadith has more, from signs of the last days, تقارب الزمان. The distances will be, the time and distances will collapse, be near each other. قيل يا رسول الله وما تقارب الزمان. How
Time will shrink.
the time will shrink. How the time will shrink? He said it will be a time that تكون السنة كالشهر. 1 year will become so zoomed down to 1 month. Means what it was taking you 1 year to do, you can do it in 1 month. والشهر كالجمعة. And what takes you to do something in 1 month, it can take you one week. والجمعة كاليوم. And the 1 week become like 1 day. And I'm coming to the main point now, the important now. والساعة وَالْيَوْمْ كَالسَّاعَةِ, and the day will become like 1 hour. And the 1 hour become like the leaf of the palm tree. In the breeze, it moves, you can hear it. It's like goes to 1 second. Subhanallah. And today, when you were 100 years ago, you want to send a post office envelope, it takes 1 month to reach. Before it was 1 year maybe, riding on horses or sending a pigeon with some secret papers. They used to do that in war. And they fly like 400 kilometers, 500 kilometers. They fly and they come back. So until it is coming like a second now with the emails, with WhatsApp, with all this, it is not any more time. It's one button you push and it will be like the leaves of the tree shaked and gave a sound. He is resembling it like that to Sahaba. That the first the year will become like 1 month, the month will become like 1 week, the week become like 1 day, the day will be like 1 hour, the hour will be an instant, moment. Now you want to reach your mail to someone, how long it takes you? 1 second it reach. And it is accepted and recognized, and you can make all kinds of payments and online and move money and do things, whatever you want to do, you can do it in 1 second. So the year become 1 month, the month will become 1 week, the week become 1 day, the day become 1 hour, the hour become 1 moment. This is Prophet saying this 1400 years ago. What kind of technology? What kind of heavenly power Allah gave to him? To see 1400 years ago. To see from 1400 years what is going to happen in the future. May Allah protect us. Amen. We are going to go through this, inshallah, series of alamat al-sa'a on the internet. Wherever we do sahwa until the end of Ramadan, inshallah we'll try to cover most of the ahadith of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The signs of the last days, you can see them or watch them on Sufi Live. Inshallah they will be posted. And as I said, this is from As-Sunan al-Warida fi al-Fitan wa Ghawa'iliha wa Sa'ati wa Ashrafiha. The hadith that's been mentioning about the confusions and its badness, its effect on what will happen, and on these last days and its conditions. It's a book by 444 Hijri, and 1000 years ago, has been put by Al-Muqari al-Dani.
Is the book translated in English? Or?
I don't know if it's translated in English. Maybe you can find it translated. It's published in Saudi Arabia. That's why I pick it up. Because it's accepted by all mazahib.
Yourself is all translated in the book.
Inshallah. When we finish, we put them in a book. May Allah forgive us. May Allah bless you. And inshallah they will do the nasheed, qasidas. And after qasidas, it's 10 o'clock, never mind. We'll have ziyarah for the holy relics of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It's not only the holy hair of Prophet, but it is the holy hair of Prophet and many other relics from Prophet. Inshallah, like how many? 7 or 8? 11? 11. So we put them on the table, 2 tables here in this area, so people can move back, and we can put them there, inshallah, and you can pass through it. And then ladies after you, inshallah. حرمة الحبيب حرمة الفاتحة.